welcome to Lawsplaining the Interwebs, actually criminal edition. I'm your host, Nick REKIETA of REKIETA Law, a small yet suspended law firm in central Minnesota. Everything is coming up aces, and my, what a year it has been. Woo! But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I am, oh, man. Why am I so skinny? Where'd my meat go? Like, I weigh way more than when I got arrested, so this will be great. But hey, it's great to see you all. It really is. I have been trying to figure out what exactly to do. For this whole comeback stream and life. You know, all of these things. These are the questions you ponder when you don't have anything else to do other than worry about going to prison. But I'm not going to prison. That's the good news for me. In fact, people have gotten a lot wrong about my plea deal, about my sentencing, all of that stuff. So we're going to correct that today. We're going to go ahead and fix the bad reporting that happened. It's kind of funny to me, the bad reporting, who it came from, the glee with which the bad reporting was delivered, etc., etc. I don't know. It kind of just was illustrative of some people and their authenticity, I guess. I was going to say authenticness. That's not even a word. I forgot how to do this. And do this, I mean English. But it goes right to their authenticity. But that's fine. You do what you do. And life kind of just goes the way it goes. But in light of that, we're going to go ahead and, I guess, watch some of the reactions and the reporting that happened from my friends, from people who don't know me at all as well. And it was a really tumultuous week for me. And I'll talk through it, and I could tell some court war stories or whatever. Mostly post-court. It's not really a war story. It was just being chased down by a weirdo. And so we'll just go through a little bit of that. That's going to be kind of the start of the show. It'll be fun. Maybe. Or it'll be boring. I'm not sure. I want everybody to know. I talked about this on Locals earlier. This show is the return show, and it marks the actual start up of everything again. I've been trying to get things started, and it was not working out with my personal schedule. It was not working out with a bunch of different things. And then, of course, I had court looming, and it was like, well, I've waited this long. I'm not going to start now because I would risk messing up, a potential plea agreement, et cetera, et cetera. And so it was tough because it was like these, they felt like false starts, right? And one thing I don't want to do, though, and I don't want to give people the impression that this is going to be a drama-based show. The show is going to be what it is, but I'm returning back to the higher focus on law and politics. I'm not going to sit here and run through, dramatic stories of my last year of life. I mean, we're going to have a little fun today, just because. But typically, the show's going to go back to what people wanted it to be. Because, that's what entertainment is. I mean, entertainment is the recognition of two things. One, that the audience doesn't actually know what they want, but two, recognizing that the audience knows exactly what they want and you should deliver it. The problem is that the audience speaks one language and the people who make stuff speak a different language, and you have to marry those two things really well. Sometimes you overstep. Other times your life is just an absolute shambles. And, and instead of doing, what you're supposed to do, and instead of doing your job, you just do a bunch of drugs instead because, you're trying to escape kind of trying to escape a situation or thoughts or anything. I mean, there's a ton of reasons why I got into what I got into. And most of them you'll never hear from me. I mean, who knows what you'll hear? I guess it's possible, but you won't hear them from me, and that's okay. But know this: I really like doing this show, and I've missed it. I've missed all of you, even though most of you are catastrophic assholes. That's what I've liked about you the whole time. So that being said, we're going to get back to basics. We're not going to sit and dwell on the life of Nick Rekieta. And we're not going to sit and talk about like how my day is all the time. I was doing that a lot because I was lazy and tired and beat down. And so I just wasn't able to do the work, or wasn't willing to do the work, or I found something else to do after a while. And people have attributed that to all sorts of stuff. But the reality is I was really, really burnt out and broken by a whole bunch of different things converging together. And that's not an excuse for all the decisions that I made. But let me just go ahead and be honest, because I'm not going to bullshit you. I made a lot of decisions that were really fun, and I had a great time doing a lot of it. It just really sucks that what it ultimately led to was devastating for my family and me. And that's on me. That's my fault. That's I get real hesitant with much to the chagrin of some people with labels like addiction or whatever, because I feel like those things are excuses that people have for what they did. And I don't have excuses. I have explanations and reasons why I made decisions, but they're not, they don't excuse what I was doing. And with that, like my choices are my fault. And, I get to spend some time making up to the people that I actually did hurt and impact with that. There are other people who have tried to involve themselves in that situation, and they can get, because they know nothing about it. It didn't affect them in any way. And they just have no claim to what was going on in my life. So that being said, though, my stuff is my stuff, and I've owned it to the court. I've owned it to the public. I have no intention of hiding from it or running from it. I did a bunch of drugs. I had drugs at a really bad time when my house got raided, and that was because of bad decisions that I made to use a bunch of substances while being on a live stream. At least 3. The cop was way wrong, though, on which ones. I mean, other than he really did not. He had no grasp of what was going on that. He's a drug recognition expert. He knew nothing about any of it, because drug recognition experts are bullshit. You have to learn that right away. That's just a reality of the trade. They're absolute bullshit, a complete catastrophe, and the system is engineered to people over. Did it fuck me over? No. It did not. I actually got quite good results for what I was facing. And I'm really happy with the fact that I am not in prison and not going to prison or jail at all. Much to the chagrin and bad reporting of others. That's not happening. But, it's all on me. But to be clear, the show will be about stuff I've really been wanting to talk about.